Reporting from the Associated Press indicates that an effort has failed in the U.S. Senate that would have halted U.S. involvement in the war in Iran. That legislation is called a War Powers Resolution, and it failed Wednesday. 54 votes in the negative and 47 in the affirmative. Those votes mostly fell along party lines. Here's how our senators voted.
The administration did not have a clear rationale for going in or a plan for what happens now.
Senator Angus King voted to pass that War Powers Resolution, saying the government needs more time to plan overseas involvement and should have consulted with Congress before becoming embroiled in conflict.
And the reason I voted yes today is that going to war is the most solemn step that any country can make. The framers of our Constitution knew that. They explicitly, and I mean in so many words, said that Congress are the people to declare war, not the president.
King adding Wednesday that his concerns lie not only with the American people, but also with innocent civilians in Iran who could be in the line of fire.
I'm worried about the good people of Iran who don't like their regime, who have been in opposition. The president, the Secretary of State, the Secretary of Defense are all saying to the Iranian people, rise up, now is your opportunity. That is a hollow promise if all we're doing is air power.
Senator Susan Collins stuck with her fellow Republicans and voted to strike the bill down. She released a statement saying in part, quote, "We cannot tolerate a nuclear-armed Iran. The Iranian regime's pursuit of nuclear capabilities, ballistic missile development, and support for terrorist proxies pose serious and long-standing threats to the national security of the United States and our allies," end quote. She added her own thoughts on the question of obeying the Constitution in matters of conflict, saying, quote, "The Constitution gives Congress an essential role in matters of war and peace. Sustained combat operations require full engagement with Congress. The administration has adhered to the provisions of the War Powers Act that require notification to Congress within 48 hours of hostilities commencing, and it has provided numerous classified briefings to Congress," end quote. She went on to say, quote, "Passing this resolution now would send the wrong message to Iran and our troops," end quote. At the time of airing this story, we have yet to hear from our main representatives weighing in. The statements from both senators will be available in full on our website. In studio, I'm Callie Warren for ABC 7 and Fox 22 News.